potentially news regarding the new character of the Fiend and Bray Wyatt. Yes, we're calling them two separate entities, and I think everyone's been wondering, what about Funhouse Bray ever since the Fiend returned at Fastlane? Will we get Funhouse Bray back in the Funhouse with all his puppets? I hope so, but I don't think it's likely to happen soon. We noticed the WrestleMania advertising strictly said The Fiend. It didn't refer to The Fiend as The Fiend Bray Wyatt, which is what WWE have always called him. And now WWE Shop have replaced Bray Wyatt with The Fiend. Obviously the new image of The Fiend, but again, the name is strictly The Fiend. On the WWE app, if you go to the roster page, even though they use an old image, you will find in F's The Fiend. Just The Fiend. And on WWE.com, if you go to their roster page, you'll find him in the T's. It's The Fiend again with an old image, but we know WWE sometimes take a long time to update a superstar's profile picture. So it does look like WWE have, for the time being, got rid of Funhouse Bray. Now, maybe this is potentially, I think, part of the actual story that WWE is telling us right now. Think about it. Funhouse Bray worked basically as a mouthpiece for The Fiend. He wrestled the odd match, but he was the mouthpiece. Now, The Fiend has Alexa Bliss. He doesn't need Funhouse Bray to be that mouthpiece, because Alexa Bliss can do that. There's a lot of rumours, a lot of thoughts that maybe Alexa Bliss is somehow controlling The Fiend. Kind of makes sense. She has her own version of the Funhouse with Alexa's Playground. We've always wondered if maybe Bray or The Fiend could appear on that swing next to her. Now we know she can summon him. Maybe. And the thing is, he hasn't got to say a word. She can say everything for him. So it does make a lot of sense from a character point of view. And I think that payoff of him appearing on the swing next to Alexa would be fun. You also have to think, this story that they're currently telling us, a lot of theories have gone into the evolution of The Fiend. WWE have literally referred to it as the evolution of The Fiend as well. So you got to wonder if this is an evolving Fiend, if this is how The Fiend will always look. I'm not too sure if it's his forever look, or maybe he'll change again after his feud with Randy Orton is over. That might not even end at WrestleMania, by the way. So let's not rule this out, that eventually he goes back to how he was, or something similar, or maybe even something darker. And then we get the return of Funhouse Bray. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. I don't think WWE will want to get rid of Bray Wyatt altogether. But at the same time, I feel like it does add a lot to the character to just refer to him as The Fiend. It is what a lot of fans have wanted over the years. I personally would miss Funhouse Bray a hell of a lot. But for the sake of this story specifically, in the current incarnation of The Fiend, it does make a lot of sense. But I'd love to know what you think. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Really interesting little mini theory, even though it's 4 a.m. right now in the UK. But I do appreciate you guys watching. And I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see you as always next time. Peace!